got here? How have we got here? Literally must-win game against West Ham to ensure we get top 4 football. Mad. Absolutely mad. Welcome to the Kavkas View, guys. Finally, we can stop talking about that wretched Super League, all that money that we are not going to have as fans, and we can actually talk about the thing we love, right? The team on the pitch. Guys, I am so ecstatic for this upcoming week. We have got West Ham and then Real Madrid. I've never seen Chelsea Real Madrid in my lifetime. But before we look forward to that, we need to look forward to this. We cannot overlook how important this game is, and Thomas Tuchel reiterates this point. I will give you my predicted lineup and we will talk about everything he said, and I will tell you why you need to stop being so hard on Tuchel. You literally need to stop being so hard on Thomas Tuchel. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I know you guys all want to do that. Literally, you must love the content if you're still here. If you're new, help a brother out. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. How many times can I tell you? And in the comments below, let me know, right? Who do you think is going to make top 4? I think we will make top 4. I think it'll be tight. But I think we're winning the FA Cup and the Champions League, big man. I genuinely do think that's going to happen. But let's get into it without further ado. Latest injury news, Mateo Kovacic is the only player out. By that logic, based on what he said, Thiago must be back, Christensen must be available, and for me, it is integral that we have a full squad and that key players come back into the team. By that, I mean N'Golo Kante needs to be playing. There is no, oh, let's rest him for Real Madrid. Big man, we want to have Real Madrid next year too. We need Real Madrid next year too. There is no way we can go into this game against West Ham trying to rotate. 3 points imperative. Thomas Tuchel, look, is not going to be like Jurgen Klopp. He is not going to be like Pep Guardiola. He's not going to speak out against the club. And the fact of the matter is, he can't. He hasn't got the cojones to do that because of one simple thing. He hasn't been here long enough. So when these lot ask him questions like, thoughts on the Super League? He said, I refuse to read on it. I refuse to comment on it because it's not my job. At the end of the day, he's going to protect the club. I don't care if you think it's cowardly. I don't care if you think it's wretched. It's the smart thing to do. He's on an 18-month contract. That's what he signed. What is he going to talk? He wants this job. It's stupid for him to come out and be so outspoken about something. They don't even care about his opinion. He clearly reiterates this here. And he says, look, at the end of the day, it's not my club. I work for the club. Boom. That tells you everything you need to know. He is here for one thing and one thing only: coaching and tactics. He does not want to get involved in the politics. He's been burnt by that so many occasions. And people don't understand that. Dortmund left for political reasons. PSG left for political reasons with Leonardo. You really think Marina's the one he wants to be messing with? No, he's going to keep his head down, keep it quiet, and keep it stepping. At the end of the day, he reiterates, he does never even spoken to Roman Abramovich. Guys, at the end of the day, he needs to save his job. I'm not going to lie to you, I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. Yes, you're all going to say he's a sheep, he's a target. You know what, he doesn't talk. Doesn't matter. That's not his job. His job is to get results on that pitch. Simple as that. And speaking about this, right, this needs to be said. I've heard this on other platforms, and you know what, I think maybe it's time for me to step up. A lot of Chelsea fans are waiting for Thomas Tuchel to fail, and I find that really upsetting. Frank Lampard was a fantastic player for the club. Frank Lampard will live forever as one of Chelsea's greatest ever players and will always have a bigger legacy at the club than Thomas Tuchel will. But please don't want Thomas Tuchel to fail just so there can be some vindication for Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard wants Thomas Tuchel to succeed because he wants Chelsea to be successful, because he loves the club. At the end of the day, the separation between the two entities, the club and Frank Lampard, was for the best of both parties. Frank's reputation was getting slaughtered on a daily basis. The club would not meet in target. They replaced him with a manager who is ready for this job, who is experienced, and all of a sudden results started coming in. Logic, guys, seriously, how are you lot questioning Thomas Tuchel's every little move, but Frank Lampard got a pass on every single thing? Either have consistency or literally slaughter everyone. That's what I'm going to say to you. But take my approach. Let things plan out, see how they go, and then come with one definitive answer. When you're certain, give your definitive answer. I am right 99.9% of the time. It's fact. The occasional one time I'm wrong is, I'm not even wrong. I just do it for vibes. I'm right most of the time. This next thing really impressed me. And the way it impressed me was because he doesn't need to do this. Evidently, I think he's learned from his time as PSG where he needs to keep the squad happy. Not just a few individual players. He needs to keep the whole entity of the squad. As a unity, the morale of the team to a certain level. And for me, it's highlighting with Kepa Arrizabalaga. Kepa Arrizabalaga needs to be playing. And the reason he needs to be playing every now and then is because you want to keep his value up. And you want to keep a good seed in the dressing room. Evidently, Tuchel cares about this. Personally, I wouldn't have been playing him. I don't trust him enough. He's burnt the bridges. I look back, there's no bridge. Literally, you went so far it, I look back, no bridge. Literally, it all burnt down. But now he trusted him, and he said him and his coaching staff spoke about the situation. They spoke about all the angles, and they decided that you can't just give Kepa one reward. Okay, you played in the FA Cup, so you're the FA Cup keeper. You give him rewards here and there. You played well, you're going to start. But tomorrow it is confirmed Edouard Mendy, or Mandi, I think I heard some of the correct pronunciation, Mandi will be starting. Man, I think it's the right decision. This man management is absolutely fantastic. He's very open about what he wants, and I like this. Tuchel openly stated that he would love to see Kovacic back for the Fulham game. And I was like, wow, you're sticking your neck out on the line for next week. That is mad. How are you doing that? But at the same time, I understand it. He needs him back. He clearly doesn't trust Gilmour. He doesn't rate Mount in the 6, because we all saw what that was like. He's got 2 centre midfielders, people. He's got 2 centre midfielders, and that's worrying. I don't understand the Gilmour lack of opportunity, because I think Gilmour's way better than Mount in the 6, because that's his natural position. Rushing Kovacic back could be a big mistake, but the Real Madrid game, we could have used him a lot. So it's going to be exciting to see what happens, but no Kovacic for that Madrid game, guys. Based on these comments, I watched the press conference as well. This is like, you can tell a lot by a person's body language, and Kovacic won't be making that game. It's sad, it's annoying and frustrating. But guys, and this is the big thing, tomorrow's game is a must win. The rumours have it, no Declan Rice, no Lingard, no Antonio. Look, we need 3 points. Even if those guys were playing, if you want Champions League football, you want to be the elite clubs, you have to make the top 4 minimum. You guys are ready to make a Super League. Big man thing, I expect good performances. I expect you to be at a certain level and to be able to beat West Ham. No disrespect to West Ham, but Chelsea's budget is so much bigger than theirs that we should expect to beat teams of that magnitude. And it's not arrogant, because we have been doing that in the last 20 years. Like, we've been consistently better than West Ham. I don't think it's out of order for me to state that even this season, we have been better than West Ham. It's just expectations. This game's going to be tight. I think we're in for a clanger, like absolute big boy London derby. 3-2 Chelsea. We're going to nick it and we're going to get away with it with a smile on our face. For some reason, I think there's going to be goals. I don't know why. I don't know what gives me this sense of control and happiness, but I think we're going to be in for a big game. So, based on this information that I've been gathering, I think Mendy starts in goal. Mendy will start in goal with the back 3 of Cesar Azpilicueta, Antonio Rudiger, and Andreas Christian. I don't think Thiago Silva gets risked for this game, and nor should he. We need him against Karim Benzema again on Tuesday night. There is no way we need to be risking anything for tomorrow's game against when Real Madrid is coming around the corner. For me, it's as simple as this. Christensen is a very good defender. He does a good job, and he's proven himself in recent weeks. If he's proven himself, he needs to start. For me, that's the back 3 I'm going with. That's the keeper. For the love of God, start Callum Hudson-Odoi. It is not difficult. We need Callum Hudson-Odoi at right wing back. We are desperately crying out for Callum Hudson-Odoi at right wing back. Callum needs to be there because Reece is struggling going forward. Tomorrow we need to pose a threat. If we don't pose a threat, it could be a tough game. On the left-hand side, bring back Ben. Ben Chilwell is better than Marcos Alonso, but he's not the solution for the long term, but he's doing fantastic when in context to Alonso. He's not fantastic, but he does it in context to what Alonso offers, he's better than. Midfield 2, like I said, no one's getting rested. Jorginho Kante, get your boots on, dust off your laces. You need to be controlling this game. I need you lot to be at the best of your ability, and we need to win this game. No excuses here, boys. The front 3 is where I start having these issues. And this is where, for me, the big problems start. Personally, Timo Werner starts this game for me on that left-hand side. I think Timo was good against Manchester City. Timo was very unlucky to get dropped against Brighton. So for me, he starts. His work rate, his athleticism, his pestering attitude, He just does a lot of things and gets himself in the right position. So he starts. Christian Pulisic is our best player. He starts. He needs to get a win. We need to get a goal from him, and we need to go get that 3 point. Number 9, I'm going with Kai Havertz. I'm going with Kai Havertz. I know a lot of you are going to say, where's Mason Mount? Why is he not starting? Mason's getting rested for Real Madrid because I think Mason deserves to be dropped after that Brighton performance. He was terrible. Alongside Hakim Ziyech, both terrible. The performance was not good enough. You guys set standards here. I expect you to be here. I don't expect you to start dropping your levels against teams like Brighton, and now we're in a mess. Neither one of them was good enough. Sit down, relax, and get yourself zoomed in for a game against Real Madrid. All likelihood is Ziyech and Mason Mount will return for that game, only because of the style of play that we're going to be playing. They're going to have a high line. We're going to hit them on the break. So it's going to be interesting what happens here. But personally, and this is from me, I would go with that lineup. I don't know what you guys think. This is my preferred lineup. I think Tuchel will go with this as well. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts because I want to hear you guys. Without you guys, there's no point of me even doing this channel. If no one watches, what am I talking about? Just running at a camera like a waste man. I don't do that. So let me know what you guys think. I'm out. Peace out.